Here's a quick explanation of the controls of a discus launch glider that I'll go over before we go out and fly, so that what you hear from the voice prompts makes more sense. This switch right here, cruise mode. Ailerons are neutral as far as not being flaps or not being raised up as spoilers. So it's full house, elevator, rudder, ailerons, and when I'm ready to launch it, move this switch down, speed mode. That's what I'm going to release it to after it rotates. I hold this momentary switch while I'm launching it, launch mode, and that gives some lift by dropping the ailerons. And if you notice, the elevator also came up at the same time, and it also kicks the rudder a little bit for when I release it. It helps kick it straight because it's going to come off this way, so there's a little bit of right rudder. With ailerons dropped like flat position, add more lift, elevator going up, you launch it level, it's going to rotate. I'll hold that until it rotates to about 70 degrees, release it. Now it's in speed mode. So with the ailerons up as flaps, it spoils the lift, which means it has a little less drag. So we launch it straight up, rotate, it's going straight up, it'll get the biggest climb out. When it reaches the top and I push it over and level it, I'll come into cruise mode. So that's where I'm going to fly around. It's where the wing is in its true airfoil shape, and it's pretty efficient. Then I can raise it to another position. It's a 3-position switch. To thermal mode. So it drops the flaps to give more lift. Cruise mode. And it also thermal mode. Slightly drops the elevator, so when you have this more lift, it doesn't stall or scallop. Some of the other switches are telemetry start. I can turn on telemetry. Telemetry stop. Or turn it off. So that's making the beeping sound when it's climbing, or the low tone when it's losing altitude. And then coming in for landing, I have this rubber band on here for a spring. I can throw full flaps and it'll go way down. It's touching the countertop right now, but full down like that it'll just come in nose down. It also puts down elevator, watch it. So don't balloon, so you just come in nose down about a 40-degree angle and it won't pick up speed when you go to catch it. Once I'm in thermal mode, if I got really good lift, these two sliders here, I can add more by rotating both these sliders. I can add more flaps to make the best use of a real strong thermal. Also, as I do that, I have a mix so that it again doesn't stall and scallop. It'll add down elevator. I'm going to add it now, but watch the elevator. It's putting down elevator so it'll fly level with the extra lift. That would be in like really boomer ideal situation, make the best use of strong thermals. Cruise mode. The other switch I have here is once I launch it, I can altitude -1. Check my altitude. Receiver 7.6. I can also check my receiver battery at any time, just moving that switch. It just gives me access to that information without looking down at the transmitter. It's 1 o'clock. Got a east, slightly northeast breeze. Beautiful day. Let's take the Snipe 2 up, See if we can't catch a thermal. We'll get a little bit of onboard video too.
Speed mode. Cruise mode.
Didn't find anything on the first launch. I think my wind changed a little. Let's get a little more that way, more into it.
Launch mode. Speed mode. Cruise mode. Altitude 98 feet.
A little better launch. Not great yet. Still warming up. First time I've flown this year. And I'm looking at the breeze here. It's a sunny day, nice and warm, but might be blowing the tops off the thermals. See if I can't find something. Maybe over this field here. Touch left right there. I lost it. A little bit right there. Gotta come home.
Speed mode. Cruise mode.
I'll land it out there. I want to hit the fence. Minute 10.
Speed mode.
Okay, go right from here.
Launch mode. Speed mode. Altitude 89 feet.
About the same launch.
Cruise mode.
Ooh, what a movement up there. Probably just getting a little bit of lift off them pines. Like slope soaring breeze coming up over them pines.
Speed mode.
Coming downwind, coming in hot. Okay, it's looking like not the greatest conditions, but let's see if we can find something.
Launch mode. Speed mode. Altitude 97 feet. Thermal mode.
I'm gonna get out over that field in front of them trees. See if I can pick something up. Just can't get caught out there. Nope, nothing. Let's come over this field right here. This pasture right here in front of me.
Telemetry start. Telemetry stop.
Oh, we are in sync. Coming downwind again. Minute 9.
Speed mode.
I really enjoy the thermal flying though. Tune into the air and the weather and what's around you, where your thermal generators are. It's a plowed field over that way, so bare dirt, I think, to the east also, but like I said, a little bit too much breeze tends to blow the tops off the thermals. Give her another go.
Launch mode. Speed mode. Cruise mode. Altitude 110 feet.
That was higher.
Thermal mode.
Getting warmed up. Kind of like in a zigzag back and forth heading upwind. Let's hope I fly into something. So 45 is back and forth to left and right so I can watch the tail. There we go.
Telemetry start.
Going up. Definitely got one now.
Altitude 126 feet.
Yep, higher than we started. That's so cool. I'll just stay with this. It's not strong. So you got to kind of drift downwind, which is towards me. I'm just staying in this little circle. Now I got sync. I'm going to leave that.
Altitude 151 feet.
So I got some altitude. I can trade it off to search for the next thermal. I'm in sync. That low tone. Nothing. I'm not sinking or climbing. There's a little bit of a climb. And sync. Still looking for it. Okay. See the tail bob around? It's going up. Come back around. Catch it. I flew out of it. There it is. See if I can center up in it. Nope, I didn't stay with it. I need to find something soon. Be down over the trees. It's going up.
Altitude 74 feet.
Not very high at all. Stay with this one. Ooh, that's kind of like cored out. See how tight I'm banking? Ah, lost it. Go upwind again. Lost that. That's a stronger one. Stay with it. Roll a thumb. Don't leave rising air. Still climbing. Heading downwind a little more, but let's stay with it. Still climbing.
Altitude 160 feet.
Highest I've been so far. There you go. You get stronger when you get higher. Oh, that's going up. That's an elevator.
Altitude 239 feet.
So I'm not that far downwind from me. I can get home from here easily with this much altitude. See how high we can get. So cool.
Altitude 316 feet.
Still climbing. I am cored out.
Altitude 350 feet.
350. Okay, I'm gonna start heading home or heading upwind.
Cruise mode.
Come out of thermal mode. I'm just heading upwind. Might run into some more thermals on the way, and it sounds like I am.
Thermal mode.
I'm gonna head upwind into thermal mode. Just keep picking up these thermals. They're stronger up top, for sure. Sinking now. Flew out of it. Have to pick up the next one. Just sink. But
Altitude 325 feet.
yes, I traded a bunch of altitude for getting back upwind. All sink. Oh, that's some awful sink. I am falling out of the sky. There we go. Okay, what do we got? What's coming through again? Way upwind. It'd be nice to catch a thermal right here. And I am not feeling nothing. Get back to the left. See if I can pick anything up over that plowed field over there. Nothing. Not sinking. All right,
Cruise mode.
I got to come home. It was actually too far upwind, which is rare.
Telemetry stop.
Turn that off because we're pretty much done with this flight here. Unless I find a thermal way down low. Come into the wind for a landing. See if we can catch this one. A little clumsy, but there we go. So that was a 6.5 minute flight. Saw it on a timer, and I should have hit this button again to stop it, and I hit the clear button, but 6:29 when I glanced down. So beauty. The Snipe 2 catching a thermal. Turn off the onboard. Okay, not bad. There's better days coming, but that was fun. And that, in my opinion, is one of the purest forms of radio control. Become one with nature. Quiet machine, airplane, a glider. Something I learned many years ago, probably within the first 2 years or so of getting in the hobby. And now, with today's technology, it's that much more enjoyable.